to R.W.Podcast. This is your boy King Felix, and we on the road today for this episode. I have a busy week coming up, so I had to utilize my time wisely. This is one of them. I just dropped off my son to his mom, so I used the time riding back home, to do this episode. I want to touch on last week's episode. I didn't like how it came out. I usually don't watch the episodes I record. Hold on, let me finish this real quick. I usually don't watch the episodes I record. Cause it's just me. I'm by myself. I edit everything. I do everything, so I already know what's what. I put mental points in before I can do the shorts. So it's quick edits for me. But for some reason, I just wanted to watch the last episode, and I didn't like how it came out. I feel like I rushed things. I feel like I wasn't clear in my speaking. And it sounded very melodramatic, like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't sound happy. And my thing is, I wanted to talk about how change is happy. Change is a good thing. My energy was bad. I didn't like how I didn't like the feel of it. And it's one of the things that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to work on how to speak about my experience and kind of put it forth in ways where people could relate. So I want to go back to it a little bit, talk about how, once again, change is great. Change is wonderful. And it's part of growth. And you don't want to stunt your growth. And when I mean by change, I mean positive change. I mean, you take the bad disciplines, the bad habits, you replace them with good habits, with great habits. Things that will allow you to make your life smoother. And if you start off with the little simplest things, for me, one of the biggest changes I made in my life is my reactions to stuff. And it was, in the summer, when things weren't looking so good in lots of places in my life, I realized how I reacted to things. It's what made my mood good or bad. It's what helped me make better decisions or bad decisions. And I had a habit of reacting poorly to news, whether it's just death or a situation at home, whatever the case is. When things ain't looking good, I react poorly to it. I never made, I wasn't making positive reactions, or positive actions. I was, I was always just making poor decisions. So it's what, I got called out on it, which is cool, because I got called out on it by someone that loves me, someone that I love. So it wasn't like I reacted poorly to what they called me out on, but in the sense of like acting. But I kind of just fell back and didn't want to talk or say anything because I didn't know, because I was trying to change. And it took the summer for me to realize the change to things. So I don't let outside forces dictate my mood like I used to, dictate my decisions like I used to. I personally made it a thing where I know where I'm at in my life. I know where I'm going. I'm happy. I'm working hard. Things is looking up. So I gotta use that as the fuel of my positive energy to deflect everything else in my life, and I also need to learn how not to react to things I can't control. I was bad at that too. I'm quick to be angry and stuff, and it's like, but at the end of the day, no matter how angry I get, no matter what I say, what I do, nothing's gonna change, because I can't control the issue. But what I can control is my reaction, how I go about this. So that's one of the changes I worked on. One of the changes I'm working on now is how my time management. I'm bad, especially in the mornings when I wake up. I lay there for hours. I wake up early. I'm an early bird. You know, and then I'll wake up at 5. I'm gonna wake up to 6, but I wake up at 5 and I'll lay there. But that's stupid, because I can wake up at 5, but I can start getting moving and actually, get things out my way, get the little things, And I want to attempt the big projects, but I get my writing in my journal, making a daily thing of where I write on my journal. It's something I'm working on another change to help me cope and see how I'm moving, what I'm doing. Keep things organized, not just wing it. But change is hard work. Change is hard work. It's not easy, but it's fun though. Because when you actually start making the changes, and I'm not saying, hey, right now, you're gonna make the biggest changes in your life. All these things take steps. You'll go forward, you'll move back, and you're like, no, I can't, and you'll go forward again. But the fact that it's better than taking no steps. It's better than staying stagnant and not believing in yourself or believing in the things that you should believe in, which is that you can make changes, that things will look up. Not everyone is lucky. And everyone's born in born in a home with family and not born in a situation where things are just rough. I have my dad, but my mom worked hard. She made sure that me and my brother had a roof over our heads. We have food on the plate and at the table to eat on. We had clothes. We had clothes to keep us warm, to go out of. It might not be name brand, but we still had, and I'm grateful for that. And instead of seeing that side of things, growing up, I saw the half empty glass of things. I saw my father that's not around. I saw when I needed a guidance, they weren't there, and I went about making poor decisions just for the simple fact that I didn't have a man to be there and like, yo, this is what we supposed to do. I made excuses for things when honestly I had a parent right there. Not saying that my mom is the dad. No, my mom is my mom. She was a tough woman, but she cared and she showed love. She didn't need to be the dad. She didn't need to be nothing. All she had to do was just be the parent. Period. And she was there. But as a man now, being raised by her and having a child of my own, I see that more now than ever. And it's one of those things where it's just like, I want to tell kids and tell these families that have kids, like, yo, that went through this, that went through something similar to me, like, yo, it's okay, we turn our rights about our decisions. There's plenty of times that I made decisions based on the knowledge that I got from my mom. And it was simple, basic stuff. Just don't do what they do. They be careful with the ones around you. They get in trouble and they don't want to be friends or they don't want to be around them. Little basic wise wisdom words. And as I got older, I started realizing that more and more, and I started making those decisions more and more. Cutting people off, sticking to myself, doing certain things. And if the energy around me is good, I get away from it. Those are the changes I had to make. I had to make changes in my life. That means changes in my friends, or who's around my circle. That means who's around my kids. It is what it is. I'm not feeling bad. I hope everyone's doing great. But it ain't me. Because change is great. Change is great. So those are the things that I was talking about last episodes, and I feel like I said that so, but it shouldn't have been. It should be happy, full of smile, full of everything. And then the last episode, I put a challenge out there for people to put forth great changes in their life. Whatever bad habits they're doing, whatever bad disciplines, they have. Hey, let's change that. Let's write it down. Let's make a checklist. I'll put that challenge out there once again. I ain't saying it clearly. I ain't saying it right. I felt like I was just bad with it, so I'm saying it now. You know, get a journal, get a book. Write down, be truthful with yourself. Write down your bad habits and your good ones. See how many bad and good you have. Take the bad one, take one bad one, and see how you could change that bad one. Now, I'm not gonna say tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that. It might take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, 2, 3 months. Or work on it little by little. Don't attempt all bad habits at once. I recently tried that. Worst thing I could have done. Because I ain't getting nothing done. I haven't done nothing. And I'm trying to fix this, all these things that are bad, and then I'm trying to be the productive man over here. It was too much at once. Do things slowly until you gain a rhythm. Until you know, hey, I can do this here and I can do this here. Don't try to do everything at once. You'll just lie, you just get frustrated because you ain't getting this completed. Things aren't getting done. So don't do it all at once. When you make that list, you look at that list, you take that one habit that you know, this is the one I need to change. This is the number one thing. And you work on it. And write down every day, hey, I didn't do it this time, or I half-assed it, whatever it is that you did or you didn't do it, write it down. Keep a journal of it, mark it down, make a checklist of it. Hey, I did it today, bomb. You know what I'm saying? And when you complete goals and you keep doing it, treat yourself to something nice. Give yourself a reward for doing things, for completing the goal. But you don't stop just because you get the reward. You keep working on it until it becomes part of you, until it becomes your everyday thing. And then you start working on a new habit. See, change take a while. As I keep telling you, change take a while now. Change ain't like, now you boom right away, he's there. Nah. Not like that. Change takes time, but change is good though. Now, these are the things I wanted to say last episode, but I didn't. Now, with today, as I'm doing this, I also want to speak about how the progress is going, what I'm doing, how you doing. Now, let's go with that. I've mentioned before, I try to attack everything. You see me, I'm trying to be proactive 100% of the time. I want to work on reading 2-3 chapters a day, writing down here, checking out my checklist. Make sure I study there. Make sure I edit one set of my Let's Play. Make sure I edit this video. Make sure I edit a video for my homeboy that I'm working on. Do this, do that, all this. I ain't do nothing. I got overwhelmed. I feel like I just couldn't do anything. I'm trying to make all these great changes in my life. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the way it works. I had to sit back and realize, like, yo, hold up. Every other change in my life that I made, it wasn't right away. Many things took a while. It took time. Had to take steps. Had to fall back. I fell back this weekend. You know what I did? I barely played any video games. Kicked it with the family on Friday night. Saturday, took care of some errands. Took care of bills. Went up to my little Excel sheet, put what's due, what's paid off, what's taken care of, what's left. Got ready for a Halloween party with my queen. We went to a nice little Halloween party, met some good people, got a couple drinks. Sunday nice, woke up. Fantastic, had a nice little brunch with my queen. Went to my youngest, met up with my youngest moms. And that's it, I'm good. Now when I get back home, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna attempt one of the changes. There's gonna be 2 changes. Because they kind of go together. writing down in my journal or reading. I'm going to pick writing for the simple fact I enjoy that much more. Once I get into the habit of writing, reading is going to be something I want to replace with the time I put on TV or video games. So, if I'm playing for 3-4 hours, I can take 30 minutes to an hour to read a book. It shouldn't be a problem. But first, I'm starting with writing. These are the two things under my time management. I'm good when it comes to everything else, like prepping for lunch for the next day, getting to work on time, taking care of things ahead of time, instead of leaving it for last minute. But I'm bad at actually getting up and starting to do things. But I'm bad at keep on doing the good things. I find myself scrolling through the phone, wasting damn time. I find myself when I wake up, I just lay in bed, scrolling through the phone, wasting damn time. I find myself being in the toilet, taking a dump. Guess what? Scrolling through my phone, wasting my damn time. All these are time wasters. Forget scrolling through that phone. Ain't nothing in there right now. Scroll through that later on at night when you lay in the bed. About to go to sleep. Go look at something. But when you up and you got things to do, scrolling through that phone ain't worth it. It's a bad habit. All bad habits do is leak into your good habits. Take those good habits and turn them into more bad habits. And guess what? Now you just a person full of bad habits. Not doing a damn thing with themselves. A person that's constantly complaining about life, but the one thing you ain't complaining about the things you're doing. I used to do that. I complain all the time about life. But I should have been complaining to myself. Right? It's my time. I'm the one making the decisions. So my challenge, say this clearly now, my challenge for everyone out there that's listening to this, let's take your time wasters, okay? Let's take those time wasted times, them scrolling on the phone times in the toilet, in the bed, all those little things that we do that take up time when you can be doing something more productive. They take those time wasters and turn them into something positive. Make moves, work on your hobbies, nourish your mind. Let go of what you're feeling inside that pen and paper. Or the keyboard, or your notes. People take notes. But if you're doing notes on the phone now, put do not disturb. Forget about the outside world for a minute. More than a minute. For 30 minutes to 60. From 30 to 60 minutes. Take time for yourself. Breathe. Get away from the negativity that's on the social media. Let's be real now. All you see is fights and the next chick that's so-called pretty but been done up by a knife left and right. You know what I'm saying? All you see is, the people that got, sometimes it's not even rich people. Regular 9-to-5 people spending hundreds of dollars on shoes and clothes who can barely pay their bills. Let's forget about the fakeness in social media. Hold on, get some more real quick. Forget about all that. Let's nourish your mind. Let go of your feelings. So I just challenge everyone out there to take those time wasters. Okay? Take your time and spend it wisely. If you're a person with ideas, write them down right there and then. And write down how you want to approach these ideas. Person with a hobby, ideas turn into the hobbies turn into what you can make money off, right? That's what I'm trying to do. More importantly, I'm just trying to help people feel better about themselves. There's nothing wrong with a little money in the pocket though now, right? But if you got things, if you got a skill, a talent, then sharpen them. Work on it. Take the failure, turn it to success. Take the success. Let it turn into happiness. Let it turn into financial gains. But we have to start with the change. And when I talk about change, it's positive. Because there is despicable change now. There's change that just lead you down the road where it ain't good. Now this is when the energy changes, right? Because you think about these bad things. We're not all bad people. I believe we all good. We all start right in the middle. Bad and good. All depends on what decisions you make. Sometimes we make mistakes. We can change now. We don't learn from the mistakes, and we make a despicable change when we do bad things. But let's approach everything right. Let's go about this right. I was told, this is funny because when I first heard this, I said, whatever, man, I ain't listening to this dude, I don't care. But I was always told that how we go about thinking and living is what we attract. What we put out there is what we attract. We can be attractive at all days. We always are attractive. But what we put out there is what we attract. And for so long, these jobs that just trained me, people that train me, situations that train me. And I'm always asking, why am I getting into these situations? Why am I ending up with these type of people? Why I can never land a good job? And I just, it came to realization, and the OG words came to my head and said, hey, what kind of person are you being? You are who you attract. And I realized, damn, I was toxic. Man, I was negative. Man, I was dark. Never lazy. But I wasn't a good person. So with that, I attracted jobs with horrible managers. Late, horrible environment. I attracted people that was just never good for me. Got backstabbed, used, manipulated. I ended up in situations because those are the things I attracted. I had to change that. I had to change my way of thinking, my way of living. I changed the people around me. I did that, and so I personally say, hey, I made that change. But how I went about living forced that to happen, which is okay, happened. Not forced it, naturally made it happen. Because I was always trying to chill with those same bad people, and I'm thinking that those my people. But as I kept on putting these positive, great changes in my life, I realized they kept on moving further and further away. Once again, we are and we get what we attract. So before I go, quick recap, we made it this far, and I was talking too much or saying too much, but there was a whole lot of police lying about this, and they're trying to write anybody up. All right, I apologize once again I apologize once again for my last episode. It was bad. It was horrible. It was so crazy. Anyway, it was bad. It was horrible. It was lazy. It was no energy. I think personally I wasn't there. I think I was tired. And some things frustrated me a little bit. I think it took me off my game. So that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that. So that's why, like, I came back in and I said, yo, change is great. Change is happy. That's why I got this energy. That's why I feel good. I'm happy. Remember the challenges? I challenge you to turn your time wasted into well time spent. Okay, so take, all time wasted, so bad habits. Either one. I'm just, I know I said both. Take, matter of fact, put it like this. Take a bad habit. Take a bad habit. Whatever you deem priority or really bad, take that habit and work on that habit. Change that habit. Write down or whatever you need to do to start the process of making that happen. And let me know what's up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think your bad habits are, what you think you should do for it. Okay? And I'll keep on letting you know my bad habits and what's going on. I give you an update from last week. I ain't really doing nothing just because I try to attack everything at once. Remember, let's work on one all the way. And then spread the love. We will spread the love afterwards. I thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Share this if you think this video will help. Let them know what's up, let them read it. I will be continuing on with these changes here and there, just to give updates. I'm going to give them on the episodes. It's really hard for me to post what I'm doing because sometimes I work on myself a lot while I'm at work, but I try to record as much as I can. If I can't put it up right away, I'll put it on the episode. And just enjoy life. Enjoy life. Life is beautiful, even on its ugliest day. Because at the end of the day, you were allowed to make those changes. I know it's very cliche. I know it's like, that's whack. But that's the truth. That's the truth. Every day's not going to be beautiful. There's going to be days where we all going to get frustrated. I talk a lot about positivity, but I'm not blind to the negativity that's out there. I'm not blind to when I'm going through it, when I'm feeling some type of way. I'm not. But I'm not going to let it take control of me. I'm not going to let it take me down the wrong path when I'm training on the right path right now. So even on your ugliest day, it's still beautiful. You still have time to change. You still have the next day. Alright? So everyone out there that's going through tough times, don't give up. Don't give up. Please don't give up. Talk to someone professional. Write down how you feeling. Go to the roof. Scream it out. Go to the room. Scream it out. Go somewhere private. Scream it out. But don't give up. Don't give up. There's so much more to life. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. But it's not okay to act on that negative energy. Alright? I'll say it again. It's okay to not be okay, but it's not okay to act out on the negative energy. Alright? With that, one more time I say, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, share this if you think it will help with anyone or someone you know. And with that, I want to say I love you. Peace. Love. My kings and queens.